shining a light on may help. Will that help? That help? Oh, wow. Hello. Hi. What the fuck is that? It was just a fuzzy. We're good. We're good. Okay, so I'm leaving. As of this recording, it is Wednesday. I am leaving from Missouri on a road trip to Washington State a week from Monday. 12 days. 12 days. Oh my God. 12 days. 12 days. I am not prepared at all. And right now, I have been like doing nothing but work. Like, honest to God, I've been doing nothing but work. So my desk is a disaster, which only makes it so much more difficult for me to try to focus. I have sticky notes everywhere. Look at this. I've got this pile. I've got them everywhere. Sticky notes here, sticky notes here, sticky notes here, sticky note here. I'm going to clean off my desk. And all I want to do, of course, is the most least necessary thing, is I really want to put my stickers on my laptop. So I keep meaning to do it. Because I have Noragami and Fruits Basket stickers. I also have some Star Wars, Mandalorian, and some My Hero Academia stickers that I want to put on my laptop. It's been an unimportant task that I wanted to do for like 3 months. But all of a sudden it feels very urgent because I have so many other things to do that I'm just like, ugh. This is such an awkward time because like it's way too early for me to start like packing anything, but I also like have to keep in mind like what I want to bring, what I don't want to bring. I have to kind of narrow down that list, and I kind of have a list, but I'm the type of person that I always feel like the list isn't good enough because I use a list to procrastinate doing the work that I actually need to do to get stuff done, you know? And I had my very first strategy proposal meeting at my new job, and it was approved, which is great. But it's also like, oh shit, it's approved. So now that it's approved, the real work is gonna begin. And I have never managed another account to this capacity. I do a lot of consulting, I do some like coaching, but I haven't actually done the actual management of. And so learning how to take my style and make it to where what my boss wants, right? And then also working with the fact that I am not actually working within, my flowers need water. I'm going to give them water. Well, it's an adjustment. I guess I knew, but I wasn't like fully like conscious of. None of this is making sense. This is basically just me losing my mind over how much shit there is to do. And cleaning my desk feels like the most appropriate thing right now, even though it's not. Because look at this. You want to see? You want to see see behind me? See that stack of crap? That goes on my desk every night. And then every morning when I wake up, I just shove it back over there. And then I pretend that it just doesn't exist. There's so much to do. And I'm so behind on like I still have like work stuff to do. I need to actually see what other work stuff I have to do. Things are like even more stressful knowing that like we're about to go on this trip, and I am also like, I'm finally starting work. Like it has been like an onboarding for like the last week and a half, and starting basically today, I'm still like getting some permissions granted to do stuff, but like my actual job begins. Honest to God, like if I want to be real, this is freaking me out to the point that my brain wants me to quit. Not because I'm not excited, not because I don't want to do it, but just because my brain likes to tell me all the time that I suck and that I'm not good at what I do and that I'm not capable of doing what it is that I want to do. And like the thing that gets me is like, I told myself that if I was going to work for anybody else ever again, that I was going to work for a creator because I wanted to learn while I worked. And the fact that I get to work with one of my favorite creators and I get to be a part of that process, and like I am on the ground floor of getting ready for this business to explode, and like I play a key role in that, that scares the fuck out of me. It makes me feel like I don't know as much as I think I know, which is not true because I know a lot more than I think I do because I blow everybody's minds when I talk about this stuff, but holy shit. And I just have to manage like my thoughts around that. I need to manage my brain around that, and it's gonna be okay. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. I keep walking in and out of my room. I have dishes in here I need to bring out. Not getting anything done. So instead of being not productive at all, which I was earlier when I fell asleep playing Elder Scrolls on the couch, I'm just gonna clean the kitchen. That feels productive. It's not what needs to be done right now, but it's productive, right? And it's gonna get done eventually. So if it's done now, I won't have to deal with it later, right? The kitchen's always dirty, but I like to pretend. Okay, so I did some dishes. I did all the ones that are in the kitchen, but I still have to, can you turn that down please, buddy? But I still need to like clean up the house because I see piles of dishes everywhere because I've been insane and nothing has had a routine and everything's just collapsed. So I had like a little bit of like a mental moment with my mom as I was just like, oh my god, all this stuff is happening, and I shared some personal stuff. That's just a struggle right now with getting ready for this big old road trip and the preparations and all that. The long and short of it is just that it is what it is, and this constant back and forth of panicking is not helping me. It is not serving me. And so what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to make a list of everything I need to do just to get through this week. Not next week to prepare for my trip, but just to get through this week. I'm gonna look at my calendar, play catch up, get everything figured out, make a plan, and then I'm going to start executing on it. Because all of this like freaking out, it's not doing anything beneficial. It's doing the exact freaking opposite. And I have too much going on and too many people relying on me for me to not be at my 100%. And that's my plan for the rest of the night, is to just essentially make a plan, brain dump, and then get everything ready for Axel's birthday tomorrow. And I want to be able to be fully present and not be in this headspace. So getting all of that done is really going to help. So I want to like share this as encouragement. If you are in this place where you are doing something because you have to, not because you want to, and it's scary and there's a lot of stuff going on, take a deep breath and know that the panic is not serving you. It feels like it is, but it's not. And what can you do to make the panic 1% less strong? Maybe it's doing a brain dump, which I talked about in a journaling video. I'll share that one right here. Is it right here or is it over here? I think it'll be right here. Maybe it's doing one small thing like doing your dishes. Maybe it is calling your friend and like just word vomiting. Whatever that is, what can you do to make it 1% less strong? And then once that's done, do it again. And I'm not saying that this like will fix it overnight or make it easy, but it's gonna make it a lot more manageable. Because we are boss ass single moms and we have our babies relying on us and we have us relying on us, and it's time for us to boss up. Let's get it.